Hi everyone, welcome to Pretty Peacock's Nursery. This is Amy, and I have brought today my Mira. She is the Tanya sculpt, and it is by Gedrun Legler Art Dolls. She is a limited edition kit. She is number 420 of 750 worldwide. I love her. She is so cute. And I'll show some details here in a minute. I'm going to change her into her Easter outfit. Even though what she's got on is pretty Eastery, I'll go ahead and show her up close. Let me take this out of her mouth because then you can really see the... There she is. There she is. Isn't she precious? She's weighted very nicely. And I really hope that I said... that name right. It's Gedrun Legler, I believe. Gudrun. I think I said that right. And then on the C of A of hers, it's written, a lot of it's written in a foreign language. So I'm guessing that this doll originally was made somewhere out of the country. I don't know what language this is. But she is, like I said, number 420 of 750 worldwide. So, let me take her little sweater off. So, how has everyone been? I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear my son or not. He is downstairs playing with his cars, and he gets kind of loud, so you might hear him. But, so if you do, I'm sorry. I also have two cats right here that are playing beside me, so they may show up in the video. So again, I am sorry about that if they do. Or who knows, my son, Connor, he may show up here. So, and I do have a topic today that I want to talk about. And it's probably been talked about before. But I've had, and I'm sure, anyone who has ever sold a reborn doll has had this experience. I know I have a couple of times. Actually, probably more than a couple of times. And it's really frustrating and almost, to me, insulting when someone decides that you're selling a doll for X amount of dollars. And they decide they're going to offer you, like, a figure that is, like, 75 to 80% less than what you are asking. I mean, to me... That's a little much. And I've had people ask me for added things. Will you include this? Will you include that? After I've already stated what comes with the doll. So it's a little frustrating. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience. I know I had one doll up for sale. And I'm trying to think what I was asking for this doll. I think it was about $300. And they said, well, would you do $80 shipped? Means they don't pay shipping. They give me $80 and I ship the doll free of charge to them. And I said, absolutely not. And the more I talked with this person, I think they were rather young. I've had a couple of those experiences too, where I think I'm talking with someone who is very young. And not that that's, not that that's a problem. That I'm glad young people are interested in this hobby, but, it's safer when you are dealing with someone that's at least 18, someone who has a PayPal account and, can do the transaction safely. So, that kind of worries me when I'm talking to what I feel like, I don't know, but what I feel like maybe a young person. I feel like, I start to get anxiety and feel very uncomfortable selling this doll to that person. Because I really cherish my dolls and love my dolls, and when somebody starts giving you all these lowball offers, it's not only frustrating, but it's a little insulting, and and it doesn't make me comfortable selling to that person, then I think, okay, well, even if they do give me what I'm asking, I don't know if I want to sell to this person because I don't know how they're going to treat the doll. You know? So that's the kind of issue I've run into. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know, if anyone sees this and can let me know if they've had similar experiences and what the best way around that is, you know, please feel free to say so in the comments section. Okay, I'm going to put, I know I'm sitting here talking and I've not even changed Mira. So I'm going to put her in this cute little Easter dress that I got from Target. It's got a little bunny on it. So I think she will look really cute in that. She is a good newborn size. And I have to say, I love the rooting on her hair. I mean, the back, now her hair messes up so easily. I mean, but it's a cute, you know, it's cute when it's messed up. It's cute because it just looks so realistic, you know. I mean, I just think she is so darling. At one point, I had her for sale. At one point. And I was asking pretty much what I paid for her, or a little bit less, but pretty much what I paid. And, of course, nobody was offering to purchase her. And, I mean, that's okay. You know, if you don't want to spend, you know, that kind of money, don't. But my reasoning, and I'll tell you up front, my reasoning for selling her is not because of her beautiful face. That's certainly not it. She has 3/4 arms, but that doesn't bother me. What gets me sometimes is her little legs are like bow-legged. You can't really turn them. So if you turn them, you know, they just go back like that. So like if you put an outfit on her, her legs are always going to be off to the side like that. And, I don't know, for some reason I was just kind of like, and there was another doll I wanted to get, so I thought about selling her, and I did put her up for sale. And like I've said before, my daughter is not into dolls, but of all of my dolls, Mira is her favorite. She has helped me name all of my dolls. My oldest son, who is 17, he'll be 18 in May, named my very first doll, which was Abigail. But Julia has helped me name my dolls. Like if I'm stuck for a name, she'll help me. She loves to name everything. I mean, this girl, she used to name everything. I mean, everything. We have this. Another thing I love is I love Pier 1 imports. And I have this big metal rooster from Pier 1 sitting in my house. And she named that. I mean, she just names everything. And it's so funny the way she does it. But one thing, too, and I thought Mira was a good name. It was between, I'm trying to think I think it was between Mira and, I can't remember what else we were thinking of naming her, but I thought Mira suited her well. So, anyway, she also came, and I cannot find it. It really bothers me. She has a magnet up here in her head, and she has a little hair bow. And I love that little hair bow, and I cannot find it. It would always come off when I would dress her, if I would forget to take it off anyway. And usually I would find it in the middle of all the clothes and everything that I was dressing her in. But this time, the last time I dressed her with that bow in her hair, I dressed her in the bassinet, not like loose out here like I am now. So I'm thinking it's got to be in this bassinet somewhere, but I cannot find it. I've taken the mattress up. I don't know where it went. It just sprouted legs and left me. So, okay, so let's see how she looks. I don't know if people who have watched my videos have noticed yet, but I always have onesies on my dolls underneath their clothes. I always do. I don't know why. I just prefer it that way. Somehow I think it looks more realistic because, you know, obviously these dolls look very realistic, but if you take their clothes off and they have a cloth body, and even though the body is very neutral in color and matches very well, you know, they still, that makes it look like a doll. Whereas if I have a onesie on, then it still looks like a baby. I don't know. That's just some of my strange quirks, I guess, that I fall into, because I prefer to have at least a little baby shirt on them, if not a onesie. And like this onesie that goes with this dress, it's like almost just the same as the one underneath, except it's got little peach colored buttons, snaps, to match the bunny ears that are on the dress. She does look very good in dresses. And like I said before, she is a really good newborn size. Absolutely love her. And I look at her now and I'm thinking, what was I thinking having her up for sale? Because now I can't imagine putting her up for sale. And I know if I ever get, talented enough here to maybe fix a little hair bow for her, she can have another hair bow, another little magnetic hair bow. I do accessorize my dolls somewhat. I have a lot of accessories, but I don't accessorize them probably as much as I would a real baby. Like when my little girl was a baby, oh my goodness, the accessories I put on her. But like with my dolls, I don't accessorize them as much, but I do sometimes, put little headbands in their hair. Especially if the outfit I'm putting them in comes with a headband, I will put it on them, unless the headband just looks too big. Because, like, with Mira here, Mira has a very, very little head, I think. I think her little, she's proportionate to the rest of her body, but she's got just this very, very dainty look, and I think this fits her perfectly. So let me pick her up, and we'll show her to you guys. See her little hair sticking up. She really kind of passes that newborn test, if you think about it. She really passes it. You can hold her up and on your shoulder, and people walk by and they think it's a real doll. A real baby. They think it's, they're like, there's no way that's a doll. I sold something to someone recently. I think it was a curio cabinet, and they came in my house, and I have all my dolls. I have a crib and car seats and all that, all in my living room. This is what stuff I do as a Reborn collector. Had all this in my living room, and have my dolls displayed there, and I had one of my dolls in a stroller. In fact, another shout out to Lynn. It was a custom order that Lynn had done for me. It was the Meg Sculpt by Bountiful Baby, a baby I've named Claire. And someone came, and I had Claire in a stroller. And we had put the curio cabinet right inside the front door, so when the people came to get it, they would just grab it and come out. And the lady that came to get it, she had her 2 nephews with her. And when she came in, she said, "Oh my goodness, boys, be careful, that baby's asleep." And I looked at her and I said, "It's not a real baby." I said, "It's a doll." And she said, "No, it's not." I said, "It is. It's a doll." And this lady came in, and she just absolutely loved my collection. And it warmed my heart. It really warmed my heart, because she was so gentle with them. You get some people, especially people you've never met before, and they think this hobby is just strange. There are people out there that think dolls, realistic looking dolls, are very, very creepy. I don't. I love it. I love dolls since I was a kid. Absolutely love them. And so, she kind of shared that same feeling. She was like, "I think these are beautiful." She said, "I would love to do this later on." Now, she had just had a baby. She had a 3-month-old little girl. So she had just had a baby. She said, "I would love to do something like this later on." And she said, "I think it's great." She said, she could not get over how realistic and how real all of my dolls were. And it warmed my heart. I thought, and this is someone I've never met before. You know, she could have come in and been like, oh my goodness, you know, but she wasn't. She was just so, so nice. And I'm telling you, I've never met such polite young men as her nephews were. They were so polite. These boys were 16 years old. And they were so polite, so well-mannered. Before they left, they shook both mine and my husband's hand. I could not get over it because, you know, these days you just don't see a lot of that anymore. And it absolutely warmed my heart. So I just thought I would tell that little story. I sent a message back to the lady and I said, you know, we just absolutely, you know, adored the few minutes we spent together, and you know, you have some very well-mannered nephews. I mean, just, you know, I said it was just wonderful to see. And here I am tearing up at this. Because things like that just absolutely warm my heart because there's so little of that out there. And wow, it was just amazing. And I just thought, I've got to tell this woman how much I appreciated her and her nephews and what they did. And I felt like at the end of the day, I didn't even want to sell this curio cabinet to them. I wanted to just give it to them because they were just so nice. And yeah, somebody's coming in to visit me. Yes. What is it, Connor?
Our dryer thing, it's kind of dirty, so we need a new one.
What dryer thing, honey?
The thing you dry with your hands is dirty.
Oh, the towel?
Yeah, the towel.
Okay, I'll get a new one.
Okay.
All right.
I put it in the dirty clothes hamper.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. What are you doing?
I'm making a video.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
This is Connor. He is 9 years old. He's high energy, even though he has really got a cold and doesn't like. I think his eyes look kind of tired and he looks kind of pale. But as you can see, he's not acting sick at all. And honestly, Connor is really good with my babies. You know, he really is gentle with them. So. But anyway, now you've met Connor. And Connor, you want to say hi to my viewers?
Hi.
Careful.
That's what I had.
Here, wait, move your arm out a little bit. There we go. Now put this arm here. Put it under her bottom. There you go. He's not ever going to be a big brother, but he'll be a good little daddy one day. Won't you, Connor?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Because it's you. He's mean.
Well, that's not nice. Don't talk about your brother like he's me. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to say for today. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you with another video soon. Bye.